Hello and welcome back to Introduction to Digital Political Campaigning. This week, week 4, we're going to be discussing marketing and branding your candidate. Whether running a first-time candidate or a former office holder mounting a comeback, campaigns need to start with a marketing strategy right off the bat. And what I need you to do is think of marketing your candidate as if the same way a corporation would brand a new product, and think like a corporation in terms of your candidate, to brand them and to market them. For some candidates, the marketing strategy might involve repositioning on certain policies or zeroing in on part of their personal narrative worth highlighting. Others might need a complete makeover in terms of their marketing strategy. Okay, I'm going to go through several marketing strategies for candidates. And the first is branding the candidate, because this module this week is called Marketing Branding Your Candidate. So I'm going to spend a little more time on the branding aspect of marketing strategies. What I have here is a lineup of some of the most famous brands, political brands, logos, posters through the years. I Like Ike, Kennedy, Nixon, Carter, Reagan, and most recently the Obama logo and a famous poster. So, okay, number one, branding the candidate. Some estimates, you've got 7 seconds to make a good first impression. You know, the old saying, you only have, one chance to make a good first impression. So the brand is the front line of the introduction of that effort. Now, the brand includes public image, personality. It's not just a logo. That's what I'm trying to say here. Public image, personality, awareness, perception, values, and messaging. The brand must resonate through every aspect of the campaign, and it needs to convey trustworthiness. And this trustworthiness also needs to be conveyed through social media, all printed material, advertising, physical presentations, and how a candidate comes across to supporters and voters. The branding should be easy to understand. Keep it simple approach so that immediately the prospective voter, gets a good feeling, gets a good understanding of the candidate from the branding. Now, number 2 on the marketing strategies I want to talk about is be consistent. Make sure there's a theme of consistency through everything that you do. Website, events, marketing material, the colors, the fonts, logos, advertising, everything has the same feel. So when somebody sees it, a voter sees it, they immediately know it's your candidate, it's your campaign. The lack of consistency hurts the brand more than anything else, because it just creates this aura of confusion. Here's a couple examples. This is John Mica, former congressman from Central Florida. His ad, logo, and website. Logo, font, colors, all the same. You see that Mica ad, you see on the website, it's recognizable instantly. Thirdly, on the list of things I want to talk about in terms of marketing strategies, develop materials that tell a story. You heard this before, and I mentioned this in the social media week or module. Make sure everything that you do tells a story, and with visuals. All campaign communications tell a really good story with visuals, visual storytelling. Make sure you have a legitimate and professional looking website. Here again, this is John Mica's, the homepage of his website. We're going to be talking about websites in subsequent modules, but for now, just remember that free or paid, the website needs to look professional, and as part of this branding consistency that I just mentioned. With Google searches, probably the first thing that's going to come up is your website, so make sure that it really looks good, and that prospective voters can do research and make a good decision. You can ask yourself, when somebody's conducting a search, what will he or she find, and How will it look? Here's an admonition that I'm going to mention in the also in the website module, but that is a stale or outdated website is arguably worse than no website at all. So keep things current, keep content current. Press releases, ads, blog posts, photos, infographics, shareable social media images, videos are all valuable content to keep a website fresh. Stay on top of it. Fifthly, we're going to talk about we have talked about social media, and in upcoming modules we're going to talk about emailing and digital advertising. But these are things to keep in mind in terms of marketing and branding your candidate: social media strategies, email marketing, and digital advertising. Now, as part of the assignment, and I mentioned this at the top, think like a corporation branding a service or a product. You're going to be doing a discussion post, short essay on the Harvard Business Review article on that a good marketing program needs to have a gravitational pull to the product, service, or in our case, the campaign or a candidate. So check that out. That's the directions. That's your assignment for this week. So that's it for this week, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.